in the sky. No one and no alibi. Lies burning hotter than the sun. Fake prophets cashing in the dream. Selling hope through a broken beam. What's the truth? Where's it gone? The dark echoes of a question mark. Why'd they lie? Why'd they run? Signals lost in static screams, shattered glass and shattered dreams. Who's to blame? Who's the one?
Alright. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. Tonight, it is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025, everybody. Come on. You say we get this started right now. We've got videos, we've got stories, we got it all on Goof On tonight. Alright, partners. Welcome to Goof On. That's right, it's the new intro by Lucien. Chicken Coop Confidential on YouTube. The link will be in the show description. I'll put it in there right after the show, and it'll be a permanent fixture. That really rocked, dude. Forget about it, man. That's the intro I've always wanted. Well, the other one was good too. They're all good. That's great. That is really different. It rocks. It's got the change, the black, you know. Oh. Poor Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Wanted to make that a note. I know Ozzy since, well, forever. It's been in my life. Black Sabbath. I remember vaguely Black Sabbath when I was 7, 8 years old is when I think it was I Am Iron Man, and they're War Pigs, yeah, and everybody really got into Black Sabbath. That was Black Sabbath, right? All right. I know he was in a couple of bands before he went to Ozzy Osbourne. And then in 8th grade, uh, Back in Black. And it was just after Bon Scott passed away, the new singer, Brian Johnson, took over, and they didn't miss a beat. They were really good. They were fun. They were your party band, man. They were the late 70s, early and all of 80s, even in the 90s, 2000s, thunder, and they're in movies, and not them, but their music. Wait, who am I thinking of? Is that, what am I doing? That's Ozzy, right? No, that's AC/DC. Yeah, I know. I'm messing around. Yeah, so Ozzy Osbourne then got popular for something bad, for accidentally biting the head off of a live bat. I think it was live. I'm not sure. I think it was. And because I think at the end of the song, people were throwing up rubber chickens or something, and somebody threw up that, and he just bit it. Yeah, this is one of my hazes, man. I don't know, it's probably high on cocaine. No, that was a little drunk. I haven't tried an Ozzy Osbourne imitation in a long time. I used to be able to do it very well. Sharon, when the show came out, everybody got to see Ozzy, but we saw a different Ozzy, Parkinson's Ozzy. My dad has Parkinson's, and he'll be 83 this year. He's had it for 5 years, and he's stage 4. He's got the worst. He's doing pretty good for being in the stage he's at, but what a horrible disease. But Ozzy was really an entertainer. Wasn't the best singer, but he had a great band. He had a unique voice. There was nobody like him. He was the King of Darkness, Prince of Darkness. Yeah. And growing up, listening to Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, and all those party bands, Ozzy was different though. It's like you can, like, even girls liked Ozzy Osbourne. The music even. Crazy, but that's how it goes. And it's a fun song. Everybody knows that song. Millions of people, and then everybody knows the words to that for some reason. And it's Ozzy freaking Osbourne. Can't believe it. And 2 weeks ago, I can't play it because of copyright. Ozzy did a farewell. You probably saw the video. What's that song? And Mama, I'm coming home. And he's singing it, and he sounds shaky, but it's him. It's still him. 2 weeks ago, he did a farewell concert. Fuck. That's how quick it happens. Well, obviously, but 2 weeks ago, and now he's gone. It's amazing. What a guy. What a life. 76 years old. He didn't hold back, I don't think. Man, I don't know how he lived that long. We always thought he would be dead by 50. Same with Mike Tyson. I said, there's no way, and I thought Tyson would off himself or somebody would take him out. I didn't think he would die of a heart attack or anything. But now, I'm surprised he's still around. He's gonna be around a while. For some reason, it's a better world for me with Tyson in it. I don't know why. It's just it's never ending. Conversations. And I get to do the voice. I lost the fight, but I wanted to lose it fairly to Buster Douglas. When everybody's dying. That's what happens when you get past 50. People start falling all over. And then you know what? I see people who now, like 25 years old, and I'm saying stuff like, oh my God, they had their whole life in front of them. I never thought I would say stuff like that, but you know, I don't take life for granted. I really don't. Mm-mm. I stop and I smell the roses every single day. I try. I do. I love life and I hate it. But it's like we are always brought. We want something to be after, right? We don't want this to end. We want it to continue. And this is where I have a hard time with everything that has to do with death. Near-death experiences, people who died for minutes, 20 minutes, and they come back and they lived a whole other life somewhere else. I don't get it, Jack. I don't understand how that shit works. And the loophole is, they went into another dimension, another reality. I'm like, that's too simple. That's too simple of an explanation. How about Ari Shafir, the comedian who's on Joe Rogan's show? He did and I'm not sure if I'm remembering 100%, but I'm 90% accurate on this story. He did the DMT. He did something. I don't know where he did it at, but he said when he had because you just go under for 15 minutes. That's all it lasts. But he said he lived another lifetime. Like, not a lifetime, like he lived another life as a married man with kids and another job for, I think, 8 months or a year. He lived this other life. In 15 minutes, he lived all those months as this other person. And he said when he came back to this life, he was confused. He went away, he said. He goes, I couldn't talk to anybody for, I don't know, I think it was a month or two. He went into like seclusion to figure shit out. That to me is unreal. He tapped into something. Yeah. And to live a whole other lifetime, not lifetime, a whole other life in a period of time. So then I do not believe in, what is it called? What is that thing called where the Mandela effect? I always forget that. I don't believe in the Mandela effect at all. You can't convince me otherwise, because that is just because people around 10 years ago who were 45-ish started forgetting commercials that were around 20 years ago and been around for 20 years. That things have changed a little bit. Some people may have misspelled words here and there. Berenstein, who gives a shit? Somebody spelled it wrong and they went with it, and everybody thought that was the right spelling, but we all know it wasn't. So, and then the Ford little squirrely thing, and so many different things. It's just faulty memory. So if that doesn't exist, because I don't believe in it, why would I believe in a matrix theory? Yeah, I didn't do a roll call. I'm sorry. How everybody? How you guys doing? Marcel, Thor, how you guys doing? Cindy Krause. Oh, the names are jumping. Oh, yeah, I did this vertical one more time because I wanted to get to 14,000 subscribers. And YouTube does not want me to. Every time I get as close as we are, within 5, I will lose 7 to 10 in the next week. And then I'll need 15 more. Because I was only 3 away 2 weeks ago. So when I went to this, I got 8 subscribers one night. So I'm hoping to get at least 7 to 10 subscribers. And then we could be at 14,000. It looks better. I feel better. And then I don't have to do it vertical anymore on GoofOn. Capiche? What's up, Beats and Tapes? There he is. Yeah, the multiverse. Chicken Coop Confidential. That's what I was thinking of too. The multiverse. Yeah. See, for me, I know that there's a scientific evidence that, well, this is where I don't know because I'm not a scientist, but didn't they do some tests that showed there were multiple universes, possibly, or for real? But I don't think they proved it. I think they theorized it because of certain things that they did. I'm not talking about the split, the thing, that thing. The split theory, when you look at it, it realizes. Yeah, we found out that was not really true. Hey, Dorothy, how you doing? There's Jeanette, the angel of Goofania. DNA, what do you say? How do you do today? Marcel, welcome everybody. David Wilcox, not Wilcox, what is up? If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. And I was already going, so let's keep on moving. And anyway, so I think in this world, you get a lot of second, third, and fourth, fifth chances, right? You do on a lot of things. And yet we still keep making the same mistakes. We keep making the same bad decisions, and you'd think we would learn, right? After the first time. But something about us, and some people's, wow, that's, I'm so sorry. Usually, guys, okay, every day when I put these shows together, I email myself the link to the article I want to talk about or the video I want to watch, and it organizes it for me. And it always comes from the same place, Goof on Lives. And Goof on Lives is Rich Saves America because I switched it over, but it never switched it in the 18 months I've been Rich Saves America. Or 16, 15 months. Till now, till 6:36 today, I get an email from myself and it says Rich America. Not Rich Saves America. Rich America. Anyway, I don't get it. All right. Okay. So tonight, the reason we're here is because Skinny Bob is back. Yeah. And nobody knows the origin. It's not like he's back. Oh, we got answers. I don't know. Everybody's talking about him, though. It's weird. Like, why? All of a sudden, I'll tell you why. Because there's nothing legitimate coming out in ufology. They go to the one thing that nobody can debunk. And because of Jason Sands posting something about Skinny Bob, oh, this might be real. And everybody's like, Jason Sands said Skinny Bob might be real. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, wow. Right? So everybody's like, oh, Jason Sands. Right? And everybody's like looking at what Jason Sands said. Oh, Jason Sands, the whistleblower. He said that it might be real. This is the guy who tells us lies about his situation with his alien stories. No proof. Just another story. Morning Glory. He was smart not to come on. Goof on. If he would have come on, I would have been nice. I would have said, I'm going to still have a hard time believing you. But now if he comes on, I'll be like, hey, you have no proof. I don't believe you. Your story's just like everybody else's. It's all full of fluff and all the hot points and things that people like to hear. Oh, NHI. Oh, off-world vehicles. Oh, gravitational plasma. Oh, plasma. Yeah, plasma. No, plasmoid. Oh. Oh, God almighty. They just keep changing the narrative. Hey, today we're going to talk about drones. Hey, everybody, drones. Hey, what? Oh, hey, it's drones all over. And you know what's going on now? Spheres. They're everywhere. All of a sudden, the spheres are coming out of the woodwork. Oh, there's video too, and you're going to love it. It looks just like the real thing, whatever that means. It's so stupid. I mean, it's just a continuing story. It's a narrative that equates to Mexico's soap operas. That's what these are like. All the stories that come out. Oh, David Grush, you know, the thing that he was talking about, the legendary, and what the legacy programs, all that stuff. Oh, it was him. It was him. He had his own reverse engineering secret program. And nobody said it. Nobody knew. Nobody whistle blew that. No, by the way, it was me. It's so stupid. So did he steal funds and all that? Yeah, probably. I got to look into that more. I don't know much about it. Be honest with you. I haven't looked into it. Oh, God. All right. So let's get you, let's take you off. I want to put you in the sky right now with a few pilots. Just going to have to use your imagination because pilots supposedly saw something freaky in this mid-air encounter that was posted yesterday. Let me pull it up. And now, I'm assuming this is real. And the reason I say that because, I don't think it's AI generated. But this comes from World News X on X, so yeah, that's why. But anyway, I figured they didn't fake this.
Flashing light, running left 30, start 600. Yeah, forming triangles, and then flying away and coming back. They keep forming up in a triangle, and then, it's pretty odd.
Okay, yeah, no, that's the second report then, and yeah, there's no active airspace, military airspace, anything like that we're aware of. I honestly have no idea what that might be.
Rotor 591, this is going to sound like a strange question, but we've had a few reports now of some sort of flashing lights somewhere over the prairies, perhaps in triangle shape. Are you by any chance seeing anything
That's
like
cool.
that?
Wow, that does sound interesting. I haven't seen it, I hope I do. So it's at ground level or in the air?
I think it's at quite an altitude. One pilot guessed maybe as high as 500.
Wow, okay, well, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out and we'll let you know. Do you have any traffic out there?
No, I had one other report. Her best guess was around somewhere around flight level 500, and thought it might be somewhere north of Winnipeg.
Interesting. I think that was real. That is really interesting. I like this here.
Pilot guessed maybe as high as...
Yeah, listen.
I think...
That sounds interesting. I haven't seen it. I hope I do. So it's at ground level or in the air?
I think it's at quite an altitude. One pilot guessed maybe as high as 500.
Wow. Okay, well,
500.
we'll definitely be keeping an eye out and we'll let you know. Do you have any traffic out there?
No, I had one other report. Her best guess was around somewhere around flight level 500, and thought it might be somewhere north of.
That is cool as hell. I love that stuff. I love the FAA, airline pilots, all that stuff, man. It's wild to me because it's happening. It's like real time. All right, so let's move on to the next. Oh, we've got... I have to go to Casper's site today to show you the Skinny Bob story because he's got the best visuals. I don't know. It was just easier to find it Because all people are doing it, they're just commenting on it. And it's just interesting to hear what other people are saying. So that's why I want to play that. And then I've got some other clips. We'll hear what other people are saying about this Skinny Bob. But until we get there, I've got a lot of stuff. So, oh man, I don't know. Oh my God. Hiker captures real aliens on video under the mountain. What? I don't remember this. Oh, I remember that. Well, I don't know, man. Check this out. This is weird. It looks like, I don't know if I'm looking at a model, like somebody made this, but check it out. I know it's small, but there he is. But watch this 30-second clip. Let's go back a little there. You can get a good idea of the size of it. I can't tell if it's big or small. Like, is it the size of a rat? Or is it such a huge canyon that it's like 3 feet, 5 feet tall? Right? Oh, my perception is way off. I don't know how big that really is. But look at that. Strange, odd-shaped openings, like almost pyramidical. See how it's like arch? It's got an arch. Very small, I know, for you guys on cell phones. There's some sort of slab coming out of the side of the mountain here. I don't know. It could be a structure in here, if this is real. But it doesn't look real. And then those 3 waves, did you see the impulses? They're trying to act like this little creature sending out waves of energy. Watch. Here it comes. Won't, won't, won't. Give me a break. Fake. Fake news. What's up, Shadow? What's up, JJ Paranormal? Zavu. I don't know what we're looking at, man. It's supposed to be a little alien. But it looks fake. Fake? I'm just getting you guys warmed up. All right. So, I got to show you this before anything happens. So, we all vaguely follow Ryan Bledsoe and Christopher Bledsoe, right? These guys they're making themselves well known for their bullshittery. Now, it says here from Ryan Bledsoe, over a 2-week stay, I had some of the most incredible sightings of my life with my friends Aaron Kitcher and Helen. These videos, they don't even come close to capturing some of the amazing things we saw. Of course they don't. Over 5 nights, listen to this, we saw about 400 orbs appearing in bizarre ways, such as streaks, Oh my God, guys. Flashes and translucent winged beings swooping at us at ground level. I even saw a bright flash of light in a tree in my yard. Aaron, he saw a translucent orb swoop by his face in broad daylight on the beach. It's been a magical 2 weeks. It's been so robust with orbs and heavy lights. I just feel a warm being just all over me like the white bitch my dad fucks every now and then. Hey, Ryan. Yes. Can you come back to me, please? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I just went into my, dream world. What did I miss? There was a super chat. I don't see it. Hold on, I'm going to pull up their videos here. I'm going to poke my eye out, and then I'm going to poke the other head. I don't see the super chat, whatever that was. So thank you for Whatever that was. Was it a super chat? I don't even see it. Let's see. I heard a ring. What's up, Funny Guys Gaming? Bledsoe. Unless they saw plasmoids, I don't want to know about it. What if they were graboids? You know, that's been brought up an awful lot. Let's show you the video, shall we? You guys are going to love this. And I mean love it. Love it. Yeah, Vern, I heard it come through. Let me check for you real quick. Let me check. I'm going to check the account real quick for you. That was weird, huh? Well, I know it came, but let's see. Maybe it got bounced for some reason. Hold on, I got to switch. Hey, we hit 14,000 subscribers tonight. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. What am I looking up? Oh, yeah, we're going to go to look up. That is coming up. Hold on. All right, here we go. Supers. No, it didn't go through, my friend. Dorothy's was the last one I have for tonight. Dorothy. And nope, nothing tonight. Not even, no, there is nothing. I don't even see Bernie's. Did Bernie send one? I thought somebody sent one. Well, I don't see any for tonight. All right. The last one I have is Dorothy, where she says from Ross, I'd love to tell you, but it's classified. I don't know. Maybe there's a glitch. I'll check back in a little bit for you guys. See if anything's going on. Gift membership still working? Should. Let's take a look here. Let me see something. Yeah, it looks like show your support. All that shit's still there. Membership gifting. 50 memberships. Jesus. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. Thanks, guys, for supporting the show. Okay. Oh, I see. Hold on. So Vern Dude sent one gifted, one membership. I think I see something here. Hold on. Vern Dude sent a membership. And let me see if there's anything else I'm missing. Yeah, that's the only thing tonight that's registering as far as supers and that. Hey, thank you. Thanks, Vern Dude. What's up, Valerian the Mac the Third? Yeah. Oh, SL. That must have been awesome. I don't think I ever saw Ozzy. I never saw Ozzy Osbourne live. Hey, it's working. Well, that one went through. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know what happened, but if it does show up, you'll see it. I'll let you know. Well, thank you very much, Vern Dude, for your continuing support. Appreciate that, guys. Thanks again. And Chicken Coop Confidential donated $1 to Super Chats. Okay, cool. No message. That's pure love. Thank you very much. I love it. That, by the way, Chicken Coop Confidential is the person who created the intro and outro for Goof On and Rich Saves. Thank you very much. CCC. 3 C's are better than... Oh, yeah, bro. Ozzy performed in Phoenix several times. When Motley Crue came in or other bands that we like, they would also go to Tucson the next night or reverse, Tucson, then Phoenix, and I would see both shows. Yeah, it was pretty cool. All right. I never saw Ozzy, though. Never saw Metallica. I know. That hurts. Yeah, I don't want to see Metallica now. I don't want to sit through the new music. I just can't. I'm trying to pull this up for you guys to show you the The blood. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. The blood. This is the Bledsoe stuff. I can't make the screen any bigger. Let's see if we can get some action here. So I'm going to tell you something, what's going on. 20 years ago, I got into this field 21 years ago. I used to see iridium flare satellites, still see them, and I recorded 1,100 between February and November of one year, 2005, let's say. I think it was 4 and 5. There was a guy, because I thought I was recording UFOs. And I'm sending these things that get bright and then they dim out. And then there was 2 of them and then 3 of them. Never 4. Always captured 3 of these, you know. Not always, 5 times. And then they came out with the app where you can track everything. And then I realized, well, then I did. But some guy messaged me and he goes, you know, you're recording iridium flare satellites. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, this is the date and time you said you captured this. And he goes, look at this and look at this and look at this. And I stopped recording because I was recording those things that people say they're powering up. It's powering up. It's getting bright and then it's getting dim. So it's powering down. Yeah, it just wanted a boost. No, it's the iridium flare satellite solar panel reflecting the sun's rays back down to Earth at the curvature. So when it gets over at 17,500 miles an hour, it doesn't take very long for it to change that mirror's angle and dim or brighten or stay lit for 30, 40 seconds. They even grade how bright everything gets, how long it stays lit, these apps nowadays. So now, fast forward 20 years later, Jeff Willis was on the show, recorded what I believed, and I told him that they're satellites, but I wasn't there, so I don't know. But they're satellites, I'm pretty sure. And here we are. Now, this is a new phenomenon that's old, but these guys are trying to trick everybody into believing that they're seeing something new, something that's special to them. And they're counting on your gullibility to believe these people. They're really nice people. They're so nice. They wouldn't lie. They're the worst. And they would. They're the first and foremost. These are the people that lie. They all look so innocent. Oh, I'm in love with the white woman. I never had a white woman so white. And she makes my teeth feel dark. You know, like in the white of my eyes, I just feel yellow. Well, here we go. These are the magic.
It was so bright a second ago.
It was so bright a second ago. Did you hear him? That's because it's the satellite solar panel.
So bright a second ago. And then, of course.
And they never change direction.
Yeah,
Look, it's very hard to see, I know.
But no, it's 3.
That's 3.
Wow.
Where?
They're just appearing one after the other.
Where? Oh, that little thing? Yeah, that's a satellite. And there it goes. See, and nobody, and they're not going to believe anybody. And I know, I see messages, people telling them that's satellites. And they're like, it's the white lady sending messengers. Messengers of God.
They're all kind of like in a triangle.
And they pulse, right? And do you know why they pulse? Anybody? Because they're spinning. Yeah, and it reflects the sun of the solar panels. Oh, vroom, 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 vroom. Ray, beam, 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 beam. Watch this. This one's 33 seconds of pure love. Look, same thing. I know it's hard to see, but it's gotten bright. And I think they're using Psionics camera, which changes the lighting. It looks like it's spinning. I swear it's spinning like a top. Satellites don't go that slow. Why am I talking like that? It's not him. Sorry. I'm not buying it. No way. Then that means I have
Thank you.
the best collection of UFOs in the history of man. I have the best then. Because I've got now 1,500 of these. Because I started recording them a few years ago again. Because while I was recording all of this stuff, I recorded real UFOs in the process. There would be certain flashes. You'd see some things you normally wouldn't see. So, yeah, it's fun. I know what they are. But now see, what they're doing is lying. They're lying to you. These things don't change colors. They're going in a straight line. And they're all going about the same speed. I don't know what to tell you, but if you believe anything that goes on over there at the Blood Shoes house, God save you. No, really. I pray for thee. I wouldn't, you can't believe those guys. All right. So, if you like Gary P. Nolan, and the P is not for professor, by the way, this is actually a really good interview to poke fun at. Gary Nolan, well, I don't know how old this is. I think this is not a long time ago. But Gary Nolan talked to Jordan Peterson and the U.S. government, how it's actively legislating around reverse engineering non-human intelligence. He just told Jordan Peterson the U.S. government is actively legislating around reverse engineering non-human intelligence. Does he mean the bodies? Or does he mean the ships? Reverse engineering non-human intelligence? That sounds like reverse engineering alien bodies. And then he says the UAP Disclosure Act remember this? Backed by Schumer, Rounds, and Rubio, includes 60 pages detailing oversight of legacy crash retrieval programs. So, and then Nolan says top officials, CIA, NSA, Obama, they've gone on record. Now we're seeing craft that defy explanation. Arrow confirmed objects like the Mosul orb and black triangles behaving in impossible ways. If this is just secret tech, then why are we still flying on jet fuel? Something's being withheld, he says. Hey, Ma! Only a mother would understand her son. I'm sorry. That's just the way I see him. Here we go. Listen to this. This will make you smile, though. It's actually good. Yeah, it's good. It's a goof. Nice goof.
Because of what's going on right now is there's a big movement for what's called the UAP.
Yeah, we heard about it. Elizondo's movement.
The UAP Disclosure Act. That, for your listeners, for the last 2 years, Senator Rounds and Senator Schumer, supported by multiple representatives on both sides of the aisle,
right,
have put forward a part of the bill that goes into the Defense Department bill, 60 pages of which talks about the reverse engineering programs and extraterrestrial, or not even extraterrestrial, non-human intelligence. And that for, the next 5 to 10 years, there will be an oversight group which will collect and gather all of this information for potential benefit of humanity. Now,
so you ever see those books, Crocheting for Dummies, Astronomy for Dummies? He's doing it. Sign language for dummies. I mean, what is he doing? I mean, did you see all that hand movement? What is wrong? What is this? What is going on with this guy? Why? Why is he hovering his fingers out here like this for seconds upon seconds? Look. 2 + 1 = 5, 4, 3. 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1. I don't get it. All right. Just take a look at it's like he's doing sign language for dummies.
By multiple representatives on both sides of the aisle, have put forward a part of the bill that goes into the Defense Department bill, 60 pages of which talks about the reverse engineering programs and extraterrestrial, or not, let's say not even extraterrestrial, non-human intelligence.
I'm confused. Hold on. Not extraterrestrial. He says it's non-human intelligence. So does that mean it's AI? Does that mean it's something earthbound? Does he know something we don't know? That P means something.
And that for, the next 5 to 10 years, there will be an oversight group which will collect and gather all of this information for potential benefit of humanity. Now, you just asked me about ruining my career. Would Senator Schumer, the head of the Democratic Party,
yes,
and Senator Rounds, an important figure on the Republican side,
I'm answering it,
come out and make any of these kinds of statements or allow for their offices to be the vehicles through which such a bill would manifest itself if they felt that they were going to be derided on the floor of the Senate?
Yes! That's the ruse. Don't you guys? Do you get it, right? It's just like Eleganzo and all those guys acting like they really care about getting disclosure, but they don't. They just run the narrative that they're told to run with. And that's it. And the reason is they have to keep secret the stuff we've already either back engineered, invented, created, discovered, unearthed. I mean, this stuff can be turned into weapons. We want it before anybody else, and we want to know how to use it that way. Why? Because you need to in this world. Power is everything. You got a bomb that can take out a mountain. You're going to win a lot of arguments. Capiche? So imagine having some sort of alien tech that has the power of the sun. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Probably not.
Or not. This guy, man.
And so there's Marco Rubio has come out openly and talked about this. He's now our Secretary of State. There's 20 minutes of part of a film that he's in where he's openly talking about the fact that there are these objects moving in ways that we don't know. I was speaking with your producer prior to your getting to the set. The Soul Foundation, one of our purposes, we put together press kits of like 15 different snippets from former heads of the CIA, the DIA, NSA, President Obama, et cetera, all saying there's something that we don't understand and is moving in ways in our atmosphere that we can't explain. And it appears to be technology.
Why do they even bother talking? Why do they even bother? Everybody keeps repeating the same stupid stories we've heard over and over. How many times are we going to hear? We've got reverse engineering the government's keeping it under wraps, and there's the other guys and people who could take that, the black budget programs, the top secret stuff that nobody's supposed to know about. It doesn't exist. Well, if they get the power in their hands, imagine what the government's thinking. The government's thinking that these people are going to go behind their backs and take the technology and use it against them. And that's the risk you got when you involve the government with top secret and people with egos bigger than anything you can imagine. Anybody who can keep a secret that big has got something up their sleeves. And I wouldn't want to test it to see if they can do what they need to do to keep that secret a secret. Capiche? You don't want to go running on the lawn of Area 51. You know, that desert lawn. Yeah. Up from the ground comes, you don't want to know. Laser weapons. No, there's not. But they can hear everything a mile before you even get there. They have planted microphones in the saguaro cactus and the rocks. They see everybody 2 miles before they even get to the gate. I love it. I love it. And we don't even know. You're picking your nose, you're smoking your joint, you're vaping your last vape puff. And the next thing you know, you're surrounded. Get out of the vehicle. But we were just wanting to see if you guys would show up.
Now, they'd like you to think that it's
not a game
thing out of Lockheed, perhaps.
Here we go. Did you hear what he just said? Because now everybody's talking, especially Rose Cuckold, about the Tic Tac being a Lockheed Martin creation. Look at how he went there. Watch. He went right there, didn't he? Listen.
We don't understand and is moving in ways in our atmosphere that we can't explain, and it appears to be technology. Now, they'd like you to think that it's thing out of Lockheed, perhaps. But, these things were being seen before Lockheed existed.
Not the Tic Tac. I guess. Was it? Yeah. He's right. These things have been seen before Lockheed. He's right.
Right. They were seen in World War II. They were seen subsequent to World War II, long before we had any capabilities. So what is it?
Yep.
I don't care. I don't care if it's human or not. I just want to have reproducible findings. And yet somehow, for some reason, the government won't release the information that it has. I mean, just recently, there was a Freedom of Information Act release of the so-called Mosul orb, M-O-S-U-L, Mosul, Iraq, and a solid silver ball. That Arrow, which is the Anomaly Resolution Office of the Department of Defense, came up and said, "Yeah, we see lots of these things." The former assistant director of Arrow, which is the office programmed and set up by the DoD to collect the kind of information around these anomalies, openly stated just 3 weeks ago on a podcast that, yeah, we have videos of these black triangles that move in ways that we don't understand. Okay, if it's our technology and we can move in ways like that, why are planes still crashing at Reagan Airport? Right? Why are we letting airplanes use fuel when we have some other kind of technology that can move the way that these things can?
Vern Dude with the $2 super. Hey, your thoughts about the locations named by Corbell? I'm having a hard time remembering the locations. I can't remember. I don't know why. Let me see if I can find out. I don't remember the context of that. Locations for what? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. Let me see if I can see here. if they talked about it. I don't know. I didn't see it, I guess. Or I'm just forgetting. I can't remember for some reason. Again? It was on Psychoactivo. I guess I must not have seen it. Psychoactivo. Let me see if I can find it real quick. What is it called? PSI Coactive. Ugh, this is going to take forever. I'm not going to be able to find it. I'll give it one try. Here it is, Psychoactive Podcast. And let's see. Videos. What does Obama know? They are fed up. Is that where they keep the UFOs? There we go. 15 minutes. I think I found it. All right. Thank you, Vern Dude. Thanks for the $4. I got it. I think this is it. Let's take a look. Okay. Check it out. I think you'll enjoy Pavel. No doubt. All right. Thanks, man. And then we'll talk about Skinny Bob. Thank you. Here, is this it, I guess?
Promo first, about an hour prior to the episode, and then they released the episode. They did that today. Inside the episode,
wait a second.
Talk a little bit. There was an interview he did with.
I'd rather go and watch it from Corbell. Oh, it's this one. So it's this one, and I'll follow. I'll find
investigations. Story going.
Yeah, we're off this month.
So a lot of stuff percolating. Going to be a big September.
Thanks, Vern Dude.
So we thought we might get together and talk about a couple of things that are going on and people we've been talking to sort of in advance.
Thanks,
of,
Atlantis.
I think, as you described before the storm. What is going on? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so there's just been a lot that's been going on. The last time we were kind of doing a, more of the current and up-to-date episodes, I want to remind people we obtained and released Air Force footage. It was a passive capture of what they called a disc UAP.
All right.
That is now out into the public.
I'm going to look for
when
that.
he asked and sued the government.
A spectacular. His head is on.
I can't recognize that.
Mountains,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, after I'd done the first,
it's not here, right?
On Weaponized with you guys, yeah. Then hanging with Jeremy, and we as
isn't it after this?
Experience together the sighting of a UAP, which was pretty wild. So he's become a really good friend because we've just been through it together. Neat to talk with him.
Yeah, could you guys arrange so I get to see one of those sometime?
Huh? Yeah, you got to get away from Fiji and come hang out with me.
All the natives here, they see them all the time. It's, went on some podcasts and spilled some beans. I know he was quoted in that Wall Street Journal article, that series that we have talked about a couple of times. And it's hard to figure out where he is on the topic sometimes because
saying things in your own way rather than representing the organization in a proper way.
Am I in the right place?
Podcasts, a lot of, incorrect information that is verifiably incorrect. Yeah, I could see you being kind of considered a loose cannon, and it's time to stop you from doing that. I could see that.
On the other hand, I mean, it's not.
Don't know why he was let go after a long career, but here's the offer. I would love to have him on Weaponized to talk just openly about what it is that he did, what is first and foremost is Senator Rounds has kind of come out, and you've heard him talk a little bit. There was an interview he did with our pal Matt Laszlo from Askapol. I think they were on like a train or something like that. But he asked them a little bit about, have you asked to see the materials? Because he said a lot of people did come forward and testify to him about materials they were working on where they didn't know where they were from. I think this has been well documented.
This is it.
So I'm just going to say it. I think Senator Rounds should ask to see Lockheed's Plant B6 complex in Burbank, California, 2300 Empire Avenue. And then I would like them, maybe he should go ask to see Northrop Grumman's Plant 42 in Palmdale, which is 3520 East Avenue, M Street. I mean, look, the addresses are there. Like, he could ask to find out what's going on if there's two locations with the exact hardware that the Disclosure Act, was written about. Do we have materials that they suspect to be NHI? Well, those are two places you can go look. He should do that, don't you think?
Yeah, and he should get there before the moving vans back up, which they're probably on their way right now.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of, I think it was Hal Putoff that went on Joe Rogan podcast and said we have about 13 craft or components of craft that are spread out. And I would take that to the bank. I suspect Hal Putoff knows what he's talking about, at least.
Wait a minute. 13, I heard 9. Wait a minute. I thought we had over 100 recovered UFOs, crash retrievals. Over 100. So how could there only be 10 when Bob... Oh, I'm so stupid. Maybe back then in the late 80s, they only... No, I don't know. I don't know, man. There should have been more than 9 or whatever the number is.
On those 13. So it's not like a secret anymore. This is, we had a huge legislation about it. We talked about contractors. We talked about the DIA.
Why? Yeah, that is weird. Well, I don't think they are. Why most things flying around in outer space ball shape? I don't think that's correct. I think we see every shape.
Trying to obtain
Tom,
some of the materials from Lockheed through the vice president of Lockheed. All of that is correct information, and it's out there in the public, and I think it can and should be investigated. I don't see the issue now with people doing that, but
a lot going on in Congress. So the Senate side is kicking around the resurrection of the UAP Disclosure Act. It's not attached to the
it's not going to go
defense
through
budget,
again,
obviously, but it could be a standalone legislative effort on their part, and it looks like it's got some momentum behind it. On the House side, of course, we've been hearing about another hearing. There was going to be one in July,
September,
that didn't happen. I think that's a good thing in the sense that I'm not sure that they were really ready to go. They want to have good witnesses, people who have seen things with their own eyes. And I know that you and I have spoken with congressional staffers setting this up, you way more than me, trying to help them put on the best hearing that they can have, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say right now. I don't want to, obviously, they have a process that they should go through, and I want to support that. So I have said on the news, how about this? I've said on the news that I've got 3 first-hand whistleblowers. And that's just 3 out of the many people that we've talked with. But these are 3 we've actually already filmed with, and some of them are not known to even in small circles. So we are going to report on their accounts. We're going to do that. But I think that Congress has an opportunity right now, and Representative Luna...
I'm going to have to look up those locations. We'll get back to that. I just got a lot of stuff to go over. Vern, dude, I'll do better on that tomorrow. I just, I usually watch that show, and then I'll talk about stuff. But I don't have an answer about the locations. And just to answer that, let's say he gave us locations. We heard one. Okay, we heard one location, and it meant nothing to me. The only thing I can do as a researcher is look it up and see what it is this company does, although we know what they're doing. They're making parts for the secret space program? I don't know. I want to say thank you to David Wilcox, not Wilcock, for the $20 PayPal support. Mucho gusto. Generoso. A continuing supporter of Goof On. Thank you. As always. Thank you. So I've had a few people message me about the new intro. A lot of people like the original. So I think what I'm going to do is open the show with the new one because I like it a lot. Maybe switch back and forth and make that the second one the outro. And then I'll reverse it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So we've got intro, outro, outro, intro for Goof On. I like them both. I do. I like the wording on the first one, and I really enjoy the music and the beat on the second one, the riff. So I don't know. They're both great. But yeah, I've got a few messages about that. Can you just keep it to the original? I'm telling you, man, that's what happens when you got talent. People get used to it, and that song sticks in their head. It sticks in mine. All right. Well, let's move on because I'm supposed to talk about this skinny bob thing that's been going on. It's really weird. Like, why people are so into this skinny bob character. I don't think it's real. I think it's fake. I think it's early CGI, perhaps. Or well, Casper's site will tell us some things about it. I'm going to use his info for this show. Here, watch.
Bob. Now, I remember seeing this ages ago, and I'm thinking, wow, man, that looks absolutely so real. A lot of people are putting their hand on their heart and saying, this is genuine. And it just does look so realistic. It looks so realistic. In this second, I'm going to show you the, I would say, pros and the cons regarding this skinny bob. There's one thing I said, actually, when I first saw it. I was like, that must have to be a really stretchy material jumper to get his bloody head through that. Look at it. It's so weird, man. It almost looks childlike, right?
Yeah, from the eyebrows down, it could be a child. TomTom says, stars, moons, planets, they're all ball-shaped. Do you think that's what an alien spacecraft might be? Not the South American shit, though, Yeah, the South, like the sphere. Yeah, I know, I don't think so either. That is interesting, TomTom. Because a circle is the most efficient of all the shapes, right? So I'm not so sure if that's why a lot of them are sphere-shaped. Doesn't matter what direction you go in, right? But wouldn't they need some sort of protection from all of the debris that's flying around that they wouldn't see if they were just going billions and trillions of miles an hour? Whatever. Unless they can instantly disappear and reappear, transport. I don't know. I think the distances are too big, too great. I don't think aliens have technology to go from one side of the universe to the other. I just don't think anybody does. That's my belief. So what are they and what is this? Well, let's finish watching this and then we'll talk about it. Because a lot of people are thinking there's no way that could be a mask.
That looks like, man. Just going back here, there. You would say like
it looks
that's
just
a
like a
child,
kid.
and then it just goes.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because a lot of people say, "Oh, they got a childlike presence."
With the massive head.
It's an interesting head too.
Look. So it looks like there is like some sort of zipper. It would have to be, because how are you going to get that bloody head through?
And let me tell you something. That neck is the right thickness to keep that head afloat. You know how we always see the real skinny necks with the skinny twin spindly arms on aliens? I think it's more like this. I think they're more muscular in the neck area. I just think people's imaginations get the best of them, but take a look. That's freaking interesting.
And I'm not even being funny, but like even the stance.
It looks
good. The stance is like.
It looks good.
It's leaning more so on the right leg.
But look at how long
the
the arms are.
Slightly bent. It's almost like just chilling, you know? The proportion, the bodily proportions.
So, in my opinion, this is a child. I believe it's a girl or like a teenager, maybe 12, 13 years old. I think this is a costume. I think they did the best they could. This is probably sewn together and then doused with makeup and creams and all sorts of stuff to hide the seams. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I think this is fake. I think that's a woman. That's why the stance is feminine too. The mouth is feminine. I'm telling you, I believe I'm right. Unless this is a hybrid.
Just seem correct. You know, that shoulder's lower than this one here because it's leaning on that leg.
Yeah, just
that
like you
bent,
would.
So that you know when you're sort of leaning on one leg and do you know what I'm saying? It just seems correct.
Yeah.
It's raised up.
It's interesting.
In comparison to this side.
It's interesting. It really is. Look, they're two. This is realistic, man. I didn't realize this. Because we're not symmetrical. My right and left side are completely different. Right? If you were to take this side and mirror it, it wouldn't look nothing, you wouldn't recognize the other side. It's weird. But I find it interesting that this shoulder shape is a little bit different than this one. Yeah, it's kind of leaning to one side, maybe just relaxing on the heel of his leg. But that's true with beings that are more right-handed or left-handed. You tend to have a bigger shoulder, more defined shoulders and arms for your dominant arm than you would the non-dominant. If you ever notice tennis player, baseball players, the pitchers especially, they have that one arm, and that tennis player has that forearm that's enormous. Arm wrestlers, you name it, shot putters. You never know. This could be a right hand or a left-handed fastball pitcher for the ETs.
Enhanced. Look how realistic the eyes looks with the enhancement.
It's pretty good. Thanks, David. Appreciate it, man.
The government is lying to you and the Skinny Bob footage from the 40s is fake. Are you sure? Look at this upscaled image. Pay attention to Skinny Bob's eyes. In this improved version you can see his irises contract with the changing light.
I can't
Remember
tell.
This video was supposedly recorded in the 40s. A time...
Did he say supposedly with a V? Yes, he did. It's supposedly with a DL. Gotta be kidding me.
Remember this video was supposedly recorded in the 40s. A time
Spelt
when
it right.
deepfakes didn't exist.
It's resurfacing again. This is from, by the way, this is from Jason Sands. Here you go. Skinny Bob is back and still very interesting film. I wish I could verify its authenticity, as I believe that on natural movement and facial morphs alone, it looks real to me. The reason why I'm showing you Skinny Bob is because it's resurfaced again. Now, over on a channel called Undercover ET UK, this guy here, he's managed to interview this gentleman called Edward Abbots, right? This is This is Edward Abbott.
Oh, this is great.
He basically had claimed to see the color footage of this ET because he's military background and things like that. He had clearance of whatever. I've not actually seen this interview, but I would recommend going and checking it out.
Nice.
I am going to try. I've contacted Undercover ET UK.
Wait,
if he can
I thought
give me the details.
I must have played it on. I must have went there.
And
I thought it was here.
Reach out and I can get him onto my channel.
Right. Well, it's interesting. Skinny Bob has been. Jason Sands brought it back out for everybody to look at. Yeah, who knows why? Who knows? But I'm not a believer in it. Not at all. I think it's too good to be true, and usually when it is. But Rich, they didn't have that kind of da-da-da-da-da back then. The way those eyes. That's why they showed us the eyes. Because, they know it's special. Yeah, it's special. Yep. And we still don't know. So it don't look real to me. It looks real good, but it don't look real. All right, we got some videos to show you. So I don't know. All right, this is I don't know if I want to show that. So Alex Jones said Trump is taking off the gloves. The big stuff is about to go down. What does that mean? UFO files. I can't buy into it, but this is an interesting story, and I hope Trump is smarter than he looks.
Remember John F. Kennedy Jr.? He was declared the front-runner for the New York Senate seat back in 1999. Days later, his plane crashed into the Atlantic Ocean, and his rival, Hillary Clinton, was elected senator. Mary Mahoney was a Clinton White House intern. She knew enough of the inner workings of Bill's sexual advancements to be a star witness during the Clinton impeachment trials. She was brutally executed at a Starbucks she was managing in 1997.
Come on.
In 1993, White House counsel Vince Foster was found dead in Fort Marcy Park near D.C. He supposedly
You want to
killed
be a
himself,
whistleblower?
and among a lengthy list of potential foul play, the bullet was never found.
Then there's James McDougal, a key witness for White House prosecutors. He was serving his 3-year sentence for bank fraud at the Fort Worth Federal Medical Center in Texas. And just before he was to give a testimony before the grand jury, McDougal suffered a heart attack in solitary confinement.
In 2015, Walter Scheib, a White House chef hired under Bill Clinton, joined the list. His body was found at the bottom of a river, nearly 2 miles from the base of the trail he was reportedly hiking. An autopsy determined that Scheib's death was accidental drowning, but he might have known too much. 27-year-old Democratic National Committee staffer Seth Rich was shot and killed in D.C. this year. There is speculation that he was the source of the controversial leaked emails allegedly sent by DNC staffers, and that he may have been murdered in retaliation. Then Sean Lucas, the lead attorney in a fraud case against the DNC, was found lying on the bathroom floor by his girlfriend when she returned home on August 2nd.
This is why you cannot disclose UFOs. Wait. This is why if you have evidence, to not come forward, not tell anybody, not act like you know something you don't. Just forget you have it. And then the day before, weeks before you're about to die, you go, guess what? But then you put your whole family at risk, right? We told you if you go, we're going to go after your family. You don't want to do that, do you? What are you going to do? People need to know the truth. All those people, heart attacks, car crashes, drownings, no poison, no murders, no knives in the heart, just natural looking. You capiche? All right. So this is a really amazing question that is brought up. I'm going to play this video. It says, McDonald's, you know what? I'm just going to play the video because it looks like it tells you everything I'm going to tell you. This has got to be the craziest thing I've ever heard. Well, almost. This is pretty wild stuff. Think about this, okay? Think about it. Here we go. In 3, 2, and a goo.
So I was curious the other day and found this online. McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers in one single day. That's 195 million burgers a month. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't see cows lined up around every corner waiting to be turned into patties. I mean, seriously, do the math. Even if you stretched one cow into a bunch of burgers, you're still talking millions of cows just to keep up every day. So I started asking myself, where are all these cows coming from? Is there some secret super ranch hidden underground? Are they growing cows in labs, cloning meat behind closed doors? People laugh it off, but think, when was the last time you even saw a cow farm big enough to supply this madness? And don't say imported beef, because even globally, the numbers don't add up smooth. And look, I'm not saying it ain't real meat. I'm just asking the question no one wants to. What the hell are we eating? Because if it ain't cows, then what is it? Remember, I'm not insinuating anything. I am simply asking a question.
So, if you say 193 million burgers a month, let's just round it up to 200. And there's 12 months in a year. That's 24 billion, right? Burgers a year. Where are all the cows coming from? Right? It doesn't make sense. Hold on. Let's take a look here. 193, bing, 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 times 12 equals 2,316,000,000 burgers. So 2,316,000,000, and do it over 10 years. Wow. That's crazy. It's a lot. Where do all the beef, where does it come from? He's right. Seriously. That makes no sense. Anyway, I thought I would play. Now, I want to show you something here. Have you seen the Inner Earth Wildlife documentary? Inner Earth Wildlife. I don't know. I saw this video today from Chupacabra, and this has got to be fake. This is all AI created. But this is unbelievable. Right?
Secret. A doorway into something explorers thought was a myth. The inner Earth.
It's real.
The life down here is both remarkably similar and different simultaneously.
Look at that. Look at that thing. It's pretty cool. Everything looks real. Look at that. That looks real.
One of the most interesting discoveries so far is the amount of animals who resemble tigers.
Phoenix Rising, me too.
This tiger monkey here is watching over our cameras below
like the
him.
poster? Oh yeah. Sorry. I thought you said you. I like that you want to believe. Yeah. Look at these animals though. Yes, Admiral Richard Byrd, Rear Admiral Richard Byrd, saw UFOs with swastikas on the side of them. So he says. I believe that guy's story. I really do. What's up, one of one? Nice to
The
see you.
large lizards of this world
Don't forget to
are more like
subscribe.
the birds of above
Look
in
at
the
these
variety
beautiful
of their
things.
display.
Look at that. Right? Isn't that beautiful? It looks so real.
The chest
real?
feathers of the cobalt monitor lizard will eventually turn yellow as the inner spring comes.
Wow, I like those monkeys, the blue hairs. You know they're on the left. They voted for Biden. They voted for Biden chimp. Oh my God. We still got more. Guys, don't forget to subscribe too. You guys are flipping through. We need another 100 subscribers. All right, I want to show you this post by James Fox. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's gone. I had a feeling. All right, so we just watched this imaginary wildlife for Inner Earth. Now, let's go to Antarctica, where leaked footage, AI, where scientists discovered a lost advanced civilization. Can you imagine? Look at these discoveries. You guys are going to flip all of your lids. AI.
God, we find the hidden city under the
AI.
ice.
Can you imagine? I like how real it looks. This is so fun. That's fun. This is fun. I like the back doors to the internet. I like watching that. The back doors. Underground stuff.
There's so many existing full silence with logically. What are they needing for?
You even got the echoes down. Look at this. Hold on. I want to see their faces for a second. Did their faces look real or fake? Are these real guys? That looks fake right there, doesn't it? It looks like a cartoon if you could see it. Totally looks like it's... Wow, that looks like a pencil, like pencil drawn. Fake. Oh, Game of Thrones. Wow. It looks so real. It makes me angry. Makes me want to believe. It's not fair. I want to go down there. I want to discover. All right, I want to show you this. This is a sphere. This is a new video, by the way. I don't know if you saw it. A man was walking his dog and saw this sphere hoovering in the fields. And this was on, I believe, Third Phase of Moon. Were we here yesterday? Did we do a show yesterday? No. Did we? God, I don't remember. I thought I might have played this. That's why I'm curious. Here we go. Another sphere.
What is that?
I don't know what to believe, you guys. Watch this on your own and enjoy.
What is that? What the fuck? Why is that just... There's nobody here. Nobody's here. Just me and Hero. And this motherfucking thing's in the air. It just launched from somewhere. There's nobody in here. It's just a big field. What is that? What is that thing? Where is it going?
You guys don't hear the music. You guys don't hear the music. That was a weird experiment. I just realized something.
What the hell's going on with this?
I was trying to make the video more exciting by putting music on. If I'm not on the screen, the music can't be heard. Stupid.
We're in a field by ourselves.
Anyway, this is another sphere. I don't know about this one, guys. It might be a balloon, but it looks pretty good.
I think it's a balloon or something.
I've seen balloons.
I think it's something else.
But this one is very, very solid. Like it's not going all over the place. You know what I mean? A lot of Mylar balloons they'll meander. They go all over wherever the wind pushes them. This one seems to be going in a straight, steady place, motion, movement, angle, direction. But you can see here, I mean, this is definitely in the sky. It's not fake. And my question is, this he shows here, he's in the middle of nowhere.
In this motherfucking thing.
And it is moving from left to right.
He's in the air. It just launched from somewhere.
So he keeps saying that it was launched from somewhere.
It's just a big field.
I don't know why he keeps saying that. Maybe he thinks it was launched, but he can't get any closer. This is it. So again, he doesn't get it. It doesn't crash land. It doesn't run into the power lines. See, I was under the impression that these spheres were taken down by some sort of weapon like that we use, you know? What are they called? What are those weapons called? Direct energy weapons. I'm not so sure anymore. Because they're talking about the last one. It hit a power line and it lost. I thought they were easily taken down with the little boop. Gotcha. Boop. Gotcha, bitch. But no. Yeah, well, that's it. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. It's not hard to see me. If you're using a phone, it sucks. I get it. What are you going to do? But I had to do it tonight. We made it past 14,000. Thank you very much. And this will probably be the last vertical stream we do on GoofOn. Okay? Sorry about this tonight, but I had to do it one more time. Hope you understand. I'm selfish that way. And thank you very much. I appreciate the super chatters, the moderators, newcomers, and veterans making this place unified and fun for all, and that we could stay here and do this just about every night. So thank you for your support. And all the links are in the show description. I want to thank Chicken Coop Confidential Lucian for the new intro and the outros. Appreciate that. And Samo and Marcel and everybody else who helps moderate the show. Thank you for your help. You guys, I feel like, I take you for granted, and I don't mean to, but you guys are incredible and are very good people. And I'm lucky to have you guys here. Good people. And thank you for making this chat room a fun night. Hey, one thing, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. for ufology. Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. Yeah. All right. That's it. All right, we're going to get out of here. So thanks again. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Oh, we're going to leave on the old one. Not the old one, but the other outro intro song. Is that okay? I like goof on hits like a freight train, man. I'm telling you. But since David asked, oh, wait a minute. Hold on, guys. It's just that the other video, I accidentally clicked off of it. So I got to find it real quick. Shouldn't take me. There it is. All right. So I found it. No harm. No foul. This is broke me in, broke me down, kicked my ass, I'm wearing the crown. All right, we'll see you guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. And giddy up. Alien Bless.
Fist of stone, the weight of sin. You broke me in, you let it begin.
This is good too.
Heart turned cold, chains that bind, left me bleeding, no peace to find. Broke me in, broke me down, shadow soul hit the ground, echo scream, no safe sound. Broke me in, broke me down. Winds howl deep across my bones. You carved your name, I'm left alone. Scars like rivers, burning bright. In your shadow, I lose the fight. Broke me in, broke me down, shattered soul hit the ground, echo scream, no safe sound. Broke me in, broke me down. Steel strings wear